Guys, please subscribe and help the channel get to 100K. Welcome to my FANS Wethu TV. It's the Betway Premiership. Orlando Pirates 1, Richards Bay 0. I'm joined by Takutso.
Sure, Stibo.
Pere?
Kishap Braga, wena?
I'm not here.
I'm not.
Zako skuku na motonal 2 goals.
Yeah, no. Let's look at today's game. Firstly, we come into this week where we all know that our neighbors have lost drastically to Mamelodi Sundowns.
1-0.
So it's a very good week, but also not a good week for our neighbors. So I think... yeah, it's one of those challenging times. I don't know, they said they're cooking. I don't know what they were cooking. So it's looking at the game and their game on the weekend, it's quite embarrassing, the score. But also their preparation towards the season shows that they're not building anything. So they need to really go back to the drawing board and look at how they perform. So it's quite important. But going into...
Abashai Foundation.
No. I think they just...
I was told that.
Pre-season Chess Galaxy by 3-0.
Yes.
And I thought in preseason it's preseason, and now it's happening in the season.
That's why they were hiding their games. They didn't want to show us that.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. No fans.
No. That's why they were playing indoors. Yeah, Steve. So let's not dwell too much on Kaizer Chiefs. Today, let's go into our game. We played the 4-2-3-1 formation.
Yes.
We had Munyani on the right. Munyani did very well throughout the game. All sections of the game, he performed quite well defensively, offensively, and even in the front where we lacked guys to help us to score. He tried to put in several shots onto the net,
yes.
But the keeper had a great save on one shot. The rest finished off. So I think Munyani overall today was exceptional in terms of his moves, the way he was moving. I think was perfect. He fitted in like a glove.
Yes.
Then you go into our defense. They are very solid. Sasan and CVC. They are very clinical. We're not conceding goals. We've only conceded 2 goals in 7 games. A very exceptional defense. A very exceptional partnership. We're not missing Oliso Nda because of the exceptional work. So we go to the left, the hard-working Hoto, exceptional today, did very well, started the ball on many occasions, created a lot of moves for us. It was also exceptional for us today. In the midfield, our talents are not the same. Look, the guy is exceptional. When we started in the first half, Makaola was a bit slow. They gave him a bit of trouble, even got a yellow card in the first 18 minutes of the game. We were not there in the game. We struggled, we suffered the first 18 minutes of the game, but going into the 20th minute to the 40th minute, we started to make moves. We created opportunities. We had 3 or 4 chances that we created. Should have scored at least 2 or 3 goals around that moment. But it was a game of moments. The first 20 minutes were not our moments. The last 20 minutes were our moments. And you come into the second half. Second half, we were most of the time off. We didn't create anything. So it was our substitutes came in. They were off. We didn't create much in the second half. You come in... you look at Mufugeng, much not so bad. He had different touch, a lot of touches that he tried to make several moves. The guy is good. The guy is the man of the moment. He's on form. So I think that's what helps him even in games like this. And then you have Nkota. Had moments where he was on and off, but I think overall, come late in the first half, he started to be more offensive, started to win more duels, so he was much better than in the first 20 minutes of the game. So our guys had moments, and then you come into Ngwana Sesi. Look, the guy helps us a lot, especially when we are suffering. So today, in terms of holding the ball, he had several touches that he could hold, but a lot. Look, our guys were disconnecting with him a bit. We're not playing as fluent as normal, but I think overall, in terms of the way we played, we are used to winning, so it's quite easy to win, even when situations don't allow us to actually clinch the game. But overall, I think the guys played quite well. We are disciplined. There are moments in the game that a lot of experience shows that we are no more experimenting now. We're actually experienced. We are now compact. The guys have been playing together for quite some time.
Yes.
So I think that's what helps the team now in terms of getting the formations correct, getting the strategies correct in terms of winning the games. But one thing that we must congratulate also the coach for winning 7 games in a row. Something that has not happened, I think, in the entire history of the PSL. So this is a reference setter for football from South Africa and even in the world. People are now starting to reference good football in South Africa because this happened in Bayern. When Bayern was doing it, a lot of people started to watch German football. So I think this Pirates is now bringing in a lot of attention to football, because not any team in the world can do what Pirates is doing now.
Yes.
It's one of the exceptional things that we must be able to point out, that 7 in a row is not for anyone. You know? So it's one of the things that we must stand out and say, Pirates is now putting the South African football in the map where it now deserves. But also, even in terms of the football that Orlando Pirates plays, it's a curtain setter for other teams. Teams are now starting to watch us. I think even Hugo Bruce watches us and uses us as a point of reference in terms of Bafana. In the way that we press, you need to check in the manner that when we lose the ball, how many seconds does it take us to recover the ball? That is what is quite important and in the current modern football, because losing the ball is very dangerous. Without the ball, you can, within 6 seconds, you can concede. So it shows you that Pirates, we don't have teams that are even when they try to attack us, they don't become dangerous because of the way that we press the ball. We are always ready to defend our keeper. So a lot of people are not seeing China much, mainly because of the way we press the ball and the way we win the ball. So I think we are a good team. We are a team to challenge for the title.
Man of the match.
Today I will give it to Munyane. It was exceptional. The moves that he made. The 2 goals that the 2 shots that he made today, one resulted in a goal, one resulted in the keeper making a shot. But even in the second half today, he was more exceptional in the last piece of the in the last third of the opposition. Yeah, so he was the man of the match for me today.
Thank you, man.
No, thank you.